Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride the I knew you were going to do that.
Sorry.
I knew you were going to do that.
Welcome to A Pint and Two Shots, coming to you from the G4 podcast studio, with part-time pundit and average actor Stephen Purden, and bringing a wealth of knowledge and questionable patter, it's our no-nonsense dafty Chris Toll. Completing our front three, it's the man himself, all the way from the tap end of Stevenson, it's Grado!
Welcome to A Pint and Two Shots. It's a podcast. It's a Christmas podcast.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas, one and all. Thanks for all your support in all the years gone by. It's great to be here. We're live at the Pavilion Theatre, Glasgow. It's Christmas Day. We're joined by none other than
Crystal.
Stephen Purden.
and
David Templeton.
Yes.
It's a Christmas special for you guys, so we're going to get right into it. How's everybody?
Got an actual footballer on.
I know.
I know.
Oh, and he's actually wearing the right trainees, Matt.
He's got
Media trend. Media trend.
Get a feel up there.
Media trend. Media trend.
I know, I've seen a lot of this on Twitter as well, with all everyone wearing them at the games when they're doing their analysis.
I thought it was a uniform. I'm not going to lie, I thought it was a uniform.
I don't know, I think it's just because black goes with most things, so I think that's why you all see them wearing the black and white trainers.
So why have you got a pair? Do you...
Because wearing one would have been stupid.
No. No, but if you would, because you like them, or was it because do you see, is this honorific players wearing them?
Have you seen them and you
Inspired?
thought, I want to look like
No,
them?
but they're actual Alexander McQueen ones, isn't they?
I got them
Yeah.
for night suit because I'm only 5'9", that gives you an extra couple of inches, so it makes you look
no,
a
I'm
bit
I'm
taller.
going to buy a pair.
Go on.
I'm going to buy a pair. I've got a wee bit of
I'm going
inches
to put
on
one on my wallet. Get an extra couple of inches.
That's what floats your boat.
It's
Oh,
Christmas,
you're so
mate.
cute.
I thought
I know, you're good, mate. You're good, man. You're good.
I never painted my cheeks.
We've got you a wee Christmas present as well. Me and
What?
Grado chipped in to get you a wee Christmas
Aye,
present.
we have.
Aye.
We never even done
Here's
the
coming.
Secret Santa,
Here's
so
coming.
I didn't expect.
Here's yours.
Here we
It's
go.
a shark.
You could take a
There
party
you go,
tonight.
take that at Parkhead the next time he's up playing.
Thanks very much, guys.
One shot at Brendan.
Oh, it's Nicola. You've never bought this.
Just a wee gift for you.
That'll be
Thanks
good
very
for you.
much,
Aye,
guys, I
you're welcome,
appreciate
mate.
that.
Aye.
Where did you get that? So, by the way, that is a cracker.
That's Ben and Grant brought it in for me. So,
When if that's your chances in the fucking shelf, mind you, but
a reinforced shelf.
Yeah. Been doing that with the rains every day through Christmas. Imagine tomorrow morning they woke up and you were sitting in the room or something.
aye, that could be your gimmick. You know, like you see the Grinch thing where the guys go about and like mess up houses and all that. You could do that. Hire a toll.
If you had a elf in a shelf, say hello to the beast for you.
Link is in the description if you want. Get it.
Coming to a shop near you.
The beast for the east. Scare all the rains.
So, David, what does Christmas mean to you?
It's different now that I've got a son. It's obviously it's a lot better.
How old's your boy?
He'll be 4 a few days ago. No, it's obviously Christmas Day, so. I was thinking there, I know.
You've done there. That's
That
good.
was well done, man.
Very professional.
Yeah, so-
Very nice shoes.
4 on the 21st, so yeah, now he's getting to an age where
Mate, this is the best.
he understands that a lot. He
yeah,
knows
it's-
Santa and gets excited. So it's I think when you've got a son, and it's more enjoyable than obviously
When you've got a daughter.
when it's just when it's just me and the missus and
Aye.
mind each other. It's
I
it's
feel
better
that-
to get for when you've got my son. You know what I mean?
I feel as if it's like that now. I'm
It
getting to
means
that way
something.
where I'm new, but because it's like you go through like being a wee boy and you're obsessed with it and you can't get to sleep. Then there's that time where you just can't like,
Aye,
bother about it.
Yeah, you just wanted money, to be honest, when you go to this stage to go and buy
My
stuff.
daughter's getting to that stage now. She doesn't believe in Santa. Honestly, man.
See that? That's
Well,
heartbreaking.
it's going to be funny
Yeah.
when she wakes up and there's nothing under the tree for her then, isn't it?
Oh, she's getting plenty.
How do you know?
Do you know what?
Do you not know? Santa's not real, mate.
Podcast means you're watching this.
Oh, aye.
Just ruined Christmas.
Press that button.
I'm only joking.
To be fair, by the time it goes out, Christmas has already been, is it? They've opened the presents.
It'll be high as kites.
Do you know it was my primary 5 teacher? Tell me.
Seriously?
Ridiculous. Aye.
What?
My primary 5 teacher And my mum, Matty Jackie, they were all desperate to get into the school and throttle.
You're 10 or 11 at that age, man.
I thought you'd have known by then, no?
No, I mean,
I'm got that.
we were
Where's
all
11 and she's in P7?
But we're all greeting and all that.
You start.
It's like really bad.
Name and shame her.
Janice Hartley.
Aye.
Any
I've
relation
tried to
to
look her
Paul?
up on Facebook to get dogs.
Can you find her?
Aye, I remember that. And she was English and she had this kind of thing where she used to do her thing with this with her eyes like blank.
Mental, did he go to an army school or something? The English teacher, remember the American woman last
That's
week?
right, that's right.
Susan Leg.
Leg, aye, Dr. Legs.
And we all know about Santa Claus is, you know, it's for younger kids, and we all know that by now that, you know, very much that Santa Claus. And
Seriously?
honestly, I swear to God, we were all
Explains a
at
lot,
that
man.
time, man.
Explains
That's
a
when I
lot.
started putting on weight as well, actually. Seriously, that's when...
It's because he ate the cookies and the milk.
Do you know what I used to always do? I know I was talking about this as well. Every year I used to leave a wee autograph book to get Santa's autograph. And
I've never heard of that
I remember
before.
one year it was like on capital letters, and the next year it was like clearly my fella just went fucking just scribbled.
I don't know how comfortable I am with this chat.
I know,
Aye,
man.
well,
It's
just let's
very-
move on.
aye,
It's the magic of Christmas. You
I know. Santa's
Definitely.
real. Santa's
So,
real.
We all woke up this morning, Santa had been. What was your favourite present that you got?
Oh, see the one Nicola got me? It was brilliant.
Belter, what
Aye,
about
it
you,
was good.
Grado?
Oh, what
That's
did I
fine.
get? Oh, sorry, mate.
Oh, it's not-
Aye, it is.
What? No, well, that's a good question. What is, when you were growing up, what was your favourite ever Christmas present? That's a question.
Oh, the champagne gold predators.
I didn't know they existed.
Oh, they were amazing.
Aye.
That was. I always got fit bits every
Did
year.
you ever feel
but
bad
that
about
was the
the wee
ones
elves that had to sew them?
to make them. No, I did that. Nah, they were brilliant. The Scraps the ones Beckham used to wear, and
Aye.
at the time
The
when
white
you go
ones
to
with the
them,
gold
they
tongue
were,
in that.
they were
They were
brilliant.
belters,
belters,
And it was like the strap underneath the boot, and
Aye, like the elastic
Aye.
strap for the
Aye, the new
tongue,
ones,
and you
aye.
can put it underneath the boot.
they were brilliant.
See, I know what you're talking about.
Apollo.
Listen, you can take a man out of football, but you can't take a football in a man.
What was your favourite present?
My favourite present ever when I was growing up. One year I got, it was this massive Skeletric set.
Oh,
Right?
mate,
It
Skeletric.
was for the Batman movie. It was the official one for the Batman movie, so you get the Batmobile with it.
Aye, aye.
Right, and this, it must have been a bit 20 or 30 metres of track with us. It was massive. And me and my dad built it up on Christmas Day and all that. And it was in the living room and into the hall and all the way up down the hall and all that. And back in, it was great, man. I loved it.
Skeletrics was class. I love that.
What about yourself?
Well, I've spoken about this before. My belt. Remember, I got my wrestling belt.
That's right, aye.
I probably say that as I got a replica wrestling belt one year.
Still got it.
I've still got it actually.
Is that the one that's still in your boot?
No, it's not my boot. Well, that's a real title. That is an actual belt.
I'm kidding.
I've got the Scottish heavyweight titles in my boot, man. It's lying there with everything else. Mars bar rappers and all that.
I reckon Adrian would be spinning in his grave.
I know. I feel bad.
You don't get them in frames or anything like that?
No, do you know, I've kind of always wanted to, because I bought one during lockdown. I bought the Winged Eagle belt. This is going off and track here, but do you like wrestling?
I don't mind that.
The kind of attitude there about, I bought off somebody in East Kilbride. I'd like to put a wee kind of case full of belts and stuff like that.
Aye,
That'd be
you
pretty
should, man,
cool.
that'd be cool.
You know, you go into IKEA and it's called a Detolf. And it's just a glass case.
Aye.
It's all glass, the shelves are glass and everything. So you can just sit your belts in it. It fit perfectly.
That's why I used to have the IKEA glass ones with
Aye.
my words, like
Aye.
Player of the Month ones and bottles of champagne and
Class.
stuff.
So what kind of awards did you get? Player of the Month? What other ones did you get?
I get 2 Young Player of the Month when I was at Hearts, goal of the season at Rangers, Player of the Month at Hamilton,
See, when
and
you
then
get,
obviously your League One,
Aye.
3rd Division.
how do you find out that you've won Player of the Month?
To be honest, you don't really until you go into training. Because I went into training and heard all over the place, absolute riot, and
Papers
then
and
you just get told, oh, you've won Player of the Month, you need to go out for pictures. So if you ever see it back, you see my hair's all over the camera. Genuinely,
nice.
man.
It must be quite a good feeling when you get rewarded for
You hear
things.
people speaking about it, thinking you're going to get it because you have had a good month. I think
Aye.
I scored 4, set up a couple of goals that month. So, but you always think it's going to be an old firm player that's going to win it, because more often than not they're winning
Aye.
every game,
Aye,
and there's
aye.
somebody always playing well. So you always automatically think one of them will win it. But I managed to get it.
But the thing, like, Ben really wants to talk about here is your time at Hamilton, because I can just see him sitting gazing into your eyes. I know you don't need it. It's the look of love, man. I can just see you when he's talking. You're just like, hey mate, you want to ask him
It was good
anything?
times.
Never close your eyes anymore.
The Beast for the East singing though.
That's what's going through Ben's head. Baby, baby. That's the game. So Ben, you tell us your favourite temps memory for
What's
Hamilton.
that fucking... We've got the music on now.
Oh, cause of rehearsals.
It's a
on that.
rehearsal, don't worry about it.
Alright.
You need a mic?
Does, I mean, the guy single-handedly kicked us up, I think, at least a handful of times.
There you go.
Best moment though was at Ibrox.
What?
First day of the season, was it?
Don't think they'll enjoy that one.
Ben, shut your mouth, man. You're the man enough, you and David.
Still running Christmas.
Greg Doherty running the wing.
Oh, I remember playing for Rangers, didn't they?
Aye, we took them off, you. Aye,
Greg Doherty.
Decision on his part.
aye.
What year was that?
That would have been
2015?
2000 and later, 17 or 18, I think.
Aye.
Two-
Was it
Aye,
at Ibrox too now?
I think it was
So you know the first
2017.
game of the season?
No. It was around about.
Through the first game of the season.
I think it was around about November, December, was it not?
Ali Crawford scored. Not. Aye, that's right.
What, see when you... Obviously, you played for Rangers. Are you desperate to score against someone when you go to Ibrox? Obviously, you want to score every
Yeah.
game, but is there that thing where you want to...
So you can't celebrate. You go, let's go. Sorry, troops.
That's
See
just
that?
how-
You just want to do well against them, because I think probably because I didn't do as well as I should have done when I was there. So when you play against them, you want to do well.
Aye.
You joined them at a funny time, right enough. Do you know what I mean? If you
Yeah, and I had injuries, and I probably wasn't as professional as I should have been. To be honest, I was probably going out too much and just living
like Credo.
living life. Like, I don't think you realise until you're away from Rangers, obviously,
how big it is.
the opportunity you had
Aye.
and stuff. Yeah.
So anyway, we absolutely glossed over Hamilton Accies there for a second. What's your favourite memory of your time at Hamilton?
The goal at Rangers was good at Ibrox, just because I didn't even know how long it was until they'd win there. It was early 1900s or something, was it not? It was something ridiculous.
The Cup in 1987 was the last time.
The cup, but in the
I know
league.
what you're talking about. It's always a pub quiz, that one, is it no?
Aye.
That's it.
Aye.
But
yeah,
by the way,
that
that's not bad for me though.
That was good, man.
It's alright for me.
And the league was it was early.
Can we
Really?
hear you? Can we definitely hear you?
So that was good. Obviously scoring that day and winning, which was the main thing. Scoring against Motherwell as well
Aye.
at home.
Aye.
I think
That's a big derby, isn't it?
I think that season, because we were down near the bottom, so near the end of the season we got a couple of good wins. There was one against Inverness, which was massive for us as well. Which
was that
was a good one.
Hibs went down, was it? Was it Hibs?
no, it was Ross County. I think might have went down.
Ross County.
Yeah.
So that's right.
So that's who scored against Ross
So I
County.
followed a
actually,
bit
was.
with a start up there with an absolute correct thing. Yeah, that's typical
Nah, it was a few years.
typical tool. Good on you.
Yeah, I was at Rangers actually. I think when
Rangers, I was
when
going,
Hibs went down, yeah,
That's right.
because we ended up playing them in the championship.
That's right.
What do you ever see any, or do you get compared the now to the kind of situation with Lawrence Shankland? You know, people know that he is a Rangers fan, isn't he? You were a well-known Rangers fan,
I
weren't you?
wasn't growing up. No.
No, I'm getting this right. You were named after David Cooper when
Yeah,
he won
Cooper,
it.
that's
That's right. I remember
David,
that.
David was one of
my
the
dad-
goodies.
my dad's
He was
a
one of the
Rangers
goodies
fan.
growing up.
My dad's a Rangers fan. My mum's side were Celtic fans. He left when I was young, so I went my mum's side.
Aye.
But I was never I never went to games in it. I was never a big fan. So that's people always said to me, "Oh, how could you sign for Rangers?" Didn't bother me in the slightest.
Aye.
It's funny because
And now I see myself I'm a Rangers fan, Hearts fan, Hamilton fan. So.
Aye.
it's funny because that is a good point. See, like boys at school that were good at football, they were never at the games.
I know, because they were always
they were-
playing
they were
football.
always
I mean, like
Aye.
your school, man. I mean, like your school. Like our school, we played during the week and then in the morning on a Saturday. So, like, all your school team used to go to the football, so they didn't. All my teachers as well used to go to. You'd feel as if you were at school. There's fucking teachers sitting on about me, but honestly, man.
There's a home econs teacher. There's a Johnny.
Mate, you see when I would go to my uncle's share party, my fucking craft and design teacher sat behind me, right? And then when I went to my dad's pal seat, it was the fucking home econs teacher that sat behind me. She was funny, man. She looked like she was wearing a wig. I hope she's not watching because I know I slag her. But she was a
But you're
pure-
going anyway.
Have you ever seen the Witches, Roald Dahl's The Witches?
No.
She
Why, like
she looked like
Angelica Houston?
no, like she looked like she could have played. She could
One
have
of the
been in it.
Witches.
Aye, man. She's a lovely woman. That ain't good.
Well, that's
right, good Tim. Know what I mean? Good for
See,
her.
our home econs teacher, she was a lovely person as well. She had, showing a picture of the witches. She was built, man. My home econs teacher, she was built. She was ripped and she had short blonde hair as well.
Aye.
She was built.
No, she was. She really into her fitness.
Welcome to Home Econs, hosted by Brock Lesnar.
Aye. But she always said different, like, instead of margarine, she'd say margarine. And instead of oven, she would say oven.
See my
In the oven.
my auntie calls a mattress.
I'm a dress!
I'm a dress.
I'm a dress.
Somebody I can, our auntie, they would call a machete. A machete.
I'm a chetty.
A machete.
Yeah, have you seen machete too?
I get the machete.
Who's got a machete?
A machete. A dress is bizarre, innit?
No, man.
Where are they from?
Man used to go Bridge. The rest of our family calls it a mattress.
Aye, mattress.
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 I know, it's weird, man.
Bizarre.
And it's like saying if you've got a bit in the side, oh, that's my mistress. My mistress.
I'm a stress. I'm a stress.
Anyway, moving swiftly on. Have you ever had a bit in the side, David? No.
Right, is the wife watching this?
Oh, man.
Aye, but I have you. Do you seen comparisons to you and Lawrence? No.
Nah, totally different. I think when I was at Hearts and left, I was kind of forced out because the club was struggling at the time under
Aye.
Romanov, needed money, and
Fuck,
whereas
Romanov,
now-
got to ask you some stories about him, man.
yeah.
Aye.
Whereas now Hearts in a really good position. They don't need to accept money for the sake of accepting
But
it.
you
They
see
can maybe
Shankland
demand
moving
it
on.
more.
I think he'll be away.
I think so. I think he's doing too well to not have teams interested. It's whether Hearts.
I just don't
They
want
don't.
him
They
to
don't
end
need to sell,
I
so
don't
they'll
want him to
want
end
good
up
money for him. I don't know if he would. You never know how players are, to be honest. I don't know if he's like that. If he'd want to do that, because that can cause a lot of issues.
Aye.
If it doesn't work out. So
What age is Lawrence Shankland just
I think Lawrence is maybe about 28.
Rangers should have signed him when he was in Ayr United.
Aye.
When Gerrard, and he should have said, right, sign you, and just.
Aye, but it's all well and good saying that, right, at the time, but you don't know if he's going to be able to make you step up, right? So
I think that's the thing. There's levels from United
Aye.
to Rangers.
But I mean, how many goals did he score?
Oh, he banged them in.
Well,
and
the comparison with that though is the same situation with Nicky Clark.
Aye,
When we
Nicky
signed
Clark
him
was-
and he came and he just couldn't.
Remember Nicky
get
Clark
one.
scored like
Aye.
35 goals like 3
Aye.
seasons in a row or
He
something?
just couldn't settle at Rangers,
And
man.
then
He
I
just couldn't.
suppose Alan Gow and all that was, I can remember that.
Alan Gow.
He never really get
It's not really
played.
the same.
Sorry.
Alright.
Whereas now I think Lawrence is doing it for a big team
I
as well. So
think, aye.
and he's captain. He's improved massively as
Oh,
a
aye.
player.
He's in the Scotland
He's-
squad if he goes to a Rangers.
he's very, very
he's
good.
not a starter.
I don't know.
I could be started at
I
Rangers.
know, I'm
innit?
saying, and he's not a starter. Like, say, like, he goes to Rangers, right? Rangers sign him, but they also maybe sign somebody else, or Danilo comes back, right? And he's not a first choice. Does he lose his place in the
If
Scotland
we sign
squad?
Shankland in January, Danilo's not
Starts.
going to be back till at least March, April. He's starting, he's right in that team.
I think outside of all that, Danilo injured or not.
Aye, he starts. I agree, Ben. I
I think the
agree.
thing is, though, Hearts don't need to accept.
No, mate, aye.
It would
definitely.
take, I think, a big offer for them to even consider
Aye.
it.
Speaking of starters, what is your Christmas starter? Is it a prawn cocktail?
Soup.
I was thinking he segue there, man. That was brilliant.
A bit.
I love soup.
Do you?
Yeah,
I would
soup,
say, mate.
soup with a wee warm rolls.
Exactly.
Buttered, oh.
Yeah, let me tell you. I made an art pot.
Oh,
I'm getting good at it, bro.
what did you make?
Just another, I'm trying to perfect the lentil and ham, right? Got it down to a fine art. Maybe put a wee bit too many tatties in it this time.
Could you not have brought some in for the boys that were grafting today?
Well,
I've tried it.
I know,
Judged it.
Could have do you know what? I'll make you some for the next show, right? And you can try it.
I think the
See,
beast
don't
face
put
is
too
strong shite here, man.
Don't too many tatties.
What?
No.
I think I put too many
Aye.
times.
And he used the ham hook. No, it wasn't the stock
You
cubes.
could always just take some of the totties out, to be honest.
Aye.
Well, they could do that.
If there's too many, take some out.
But you don't know until you've blended it. You know, I blend
No,
it.
you blend them right,
It's-
fair enough.
But I don't know, even with tatty and leek soup when it's blended, I think you can still taste that there's too many tatties in it.
I think that's what it was. So, I'm still getting good at it, but I'll have you.
You'll get there, Chris. You'll get there.
We'll stick on the say like 95 video or something.
Did you like Peter Van Hooydonk?
Take you back to your day.
I think I was too young for him.
Oh,
When
yeah.
would
He's
he
a
have
young,
been?
young
He's a
pup
whippersnapper.
compared to
You're not
us.
that young.
When would he have been?
You've got milk in the fridge, hold on.
I don't think. Wait, is you know?
34.
Aye, so you're younger than me. You were in year below me at school.
Right,
So
But he was
Pierre,
Van Hooydonk,
Pierre
though.
was there, it was 94.
95, 96.
Right.
Pierre was there.
94, 95, 96.
So
He was
it was
there for 2
6.
seasons, so he was 6.
Aye.
I don't really remember much about football when I was 6.
Nah.
Do you? Be honest.
6, probably. No, I was probably more 7 or 8 was when I started. But well, who was your favourite Celtic players growing up?
Well, when I was, it would have been Larson when I was like a fan. That's what I liked watching. But then at the same time, as I say, I wasn't a big fan, so I always loved watching Laudrup as well.
How fucked up.
Which is, I know it's mental. It is mental. But it's because my brother,
His favourite
Mate,
player
his
was
favourite
Pierre.
player's Pierre
my
Van
brother
Hooydonk.
was a Rangers fan,
Aye.
so he always had the videos of Laudrup, and I would
Aye.
watch them. So, and being a winger,
I was going to say
That's
that.
what-
You could see that in yourself.
that's what
on
I'd always
Aye,
watch.
You were named after David Cooper, am I right
yeah,
saying
my
that?
dad's a big
Aye,
Rangers fan.
aye.
Yeah.
We covered that 5 minutes ago, mate.
Is this you starting again?
Here we go.
We had a fight yesterday.
Oh, but
No.
really bad. No.
Why?
After we left yous,
No, I'm talking no
we
even
fell
just...
out.
We fell out.
We fell out big time.
But I was greeting on that.
No, it was. Right.
That's twice you said you've been greeting me.
No,
Very
he
emotional.
was getting this morning as well, so he thought I came in the huff still. Right, so Chester tells it brilliantly, right? After we done the pod yesterday, we had a wee bust up, right? So he's came in, the room was too warm. I had the heater on, right, in the room that was too warm. And he came in, opened the door, and stormed out to the green room and cracked a joke. I cracked a joke back. And he's like, well, shut it in. It was a difference. We get mixed up. We'll never got to agree on it, you know.
No, I come in and it was...
It's going to start again.
I'm not getting right into it. We'll
But
just,
you know what he said to me? Do you know what? Right, so the room was roasting, and I opened the door to try and get the heat out, but it wasn't happening. So I went, "Fuck it, I'm going
was
to the green room."
happening.
And he went, "Oh, you not going to shut the door then?" I went, "You fucking shut it then." And then he
So
went, "Who are
you're
you
saying
talking to?"
this has all happened yesterday, so after the pod.
aye, after the pod, aye.
That's all it
We
was,
never
just
done a
because you were
pod
too hot.
yesterday.
Well, it was nothing to do with being hot, but then he came in, right? He
We
goes,
never done a pod yesterday.
he goes, he came in. I had named.
No, mate, it was so funny because I went in and I was like, who are you talking to? And he's like,
Basically like that.
no, I went in and I went, why do you need to talk to me like that? And he's like, pure go to burger sauce all down his chin. And we've had a wee bit of backwards and forwards. And I've walked out and he's getting the burger sauce all down his chin. He's like, don't walk away. Hey, don't walk away. Come back. Are you being serious, Bob?
He went and he's going, "It's the way you talk to me. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with the way you talk to me." I was like, "Would you listen to yourself?"
So then he came in and we backwards and forwards. He starts greeting. Right, Scott Fletcher comes in, the mediator, try to calm it down. He's sitting greeting. Scott's kind of simmered it all down. He's went out. 5 minutes later, he comes in and we're pissing ourselves because I cracked a joke about his deed more. So Jester goes like that, look, 5 minutes ago, you were greeting because you and Stephen fell out. 5 minutes later, you're laughing because he cracked a joke about your deed more.
You don't need to call her his deed more.
I was quoting Jester. Jester.
You could have been a wee bit more kind of subtle with that.
Oh, you were laughing about it yesterday.
I know,
I'll
but
need to go on to Maureen's fucking Facebook.
it doesn't sit right with me now.
Take on with Chester, was him that said it.
But anyway, we're pals now.
wee bit.
We're pals now. It was all, we had a bit of a kind of crazy day
The
yesterday.
wee lover stuff.
Aye, but that's what, it's because we're with each other.
Living in each other's pockets. lads.
Every day.
Every day.
English. You know what they say, you never know somebody
You
until
like
you've
it
been on
again?
holiday with them.
Sorry, mate, I didn't mean that. Keep it calm, man. You alright? David, just keep 5 minutes.
Anyway, so what do you think? Trump for president?
No after last night.
Well, what was it?
No after a few days ago night.
What was the score?
He can't run in Colorado. Can't run for president in Colorado. But we don't talk politics on this show.
Took the words out of my mouth. Let's not go down that. Let's not go down that. Aye, let's do it.
Also coming up on today's podcast, I have got the book. Ben, how did you find the book segment?
I thought it was really, really good.
It was dead easy. It was dead easy to edit, wasn't it?
Yeah, guy, can we all speak at one time? Right. What were you saying, Ben?
I was saying it was nice and easy to edit.
Right.
They're not a single issue, was it?
So what I do is I've got books.
Aye, we'll get David to play as well.
I will get you to play as well. I'm going to read the excerpts for football players' books, and you need to guess who the football players is. Coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Okay.
Should we get Toll to read out some excerpts for other things?
All right. Let's do that.
Let's get into this. Right.
You need, right. So we.
Aye, you go, mate. Go.
So yesterday, and tap it.
Where's the
everything else.
yesterday?
Right, can we stop this? Right, again, it's fucking Christmas Day. Who gives a fuck? Right, so here we go. And tap it. All the kid on for that day, we announced Bob and Grado's Road to Seville.
Oh
Yep.
my God. Oh my, can I read the replies?
Yes.
Your beauty.
Mate, honestly.
Take your phone out. He's delighted.
I don't have a signal.
I've got it. Right, hold on. Right, so
This is magnificent when you hear this, man.
right, so we get absolutely slaughtered for it, right? And it was.
Which is, look, see, at the end of the day, the story we're doing a thing called Bob and Grado's Road to Seville. Now, it's funny because everybody's gone celebrating failure and all the rest of it. That isn't the intention. What we've wrote so far is
just
our story about us, our journey.
Our journey, how we got to there, and how Rangers got to the final, and different things that happened in different games and different rounds, right? But I'll hand the phone over to Toll now.
People are slaughtering these.
Oh, hey, listen, before we start reading them, Toll, it was funny because I was like, whatever. I sent it to the stage manager. He's an English guy.
Oh, this was hilarious, man. In the middle of our argument.
I says, mate, there's 101 comments, 101 replies. Can you find any positive ones? And he went,
None.
it's generally negative.
Right, so the first reply sets the tone.
Right.
Aye.
At Seafarer Michael says, I see this has gone down well. Right? 2 well-known Rangers fans telling their story. That's all it is, man. No need to pile on. Right? In all seriousness, this is what happens when you failed to hire me. Poor show, Rangers, that's from Lusunes.
Oh, he's quite
alright.
he's quite funny, him.
That's alright so far.
That's alright. Hi, buddy.
Will there be a scene that includes them slurping toilet water through a straw? Don't do this, Rangers. Why the fuck would I want to watch that game again?
Got a point.
Wow, so for right, that one makes no sense. Grant McD, did you get tickets for this? Okay, mate. Huge fan of both these guys, but this is a shocker. We've all got memories of Seville, but let's leave it at that. This feels like they have to relive their memories and pay for it. Willing to swap 2 of these for the next old firm at Ibrox. DM ASAP. This will be popular. I'm assuming this is going to be a net zero event, and Grado and Shellsuit Bob will be warned that they must not be farting on stage or they risk sabotaging the whole thing.
Put that next stage. That's a great joke.
That's a good joke, actually. That's good.
Good one. Connor Folds. Grado flew from Manchester. Bumped into him in departures at 4 AM, making a lot of noise. Pretty sure he said he was going via Madrid. And let's see the last one. Do they rewrite history? Will they actually win it at the end? Can we protest like this? Can we protest this like we protested Wilson and Robertson? That's a good one. Just, right. Here we go. Just to remind you all, we spent 12 million Great British pounds on Edmiston House. We are now using this £12 million investment as a stage for the Scott Squad Panto wrestler. And his wee squeaky 3 foot sidekick. that was on River City that one time.
That one time.
He's been on River City since the day it started. Iceman, BRZ_1872.
I love how folk think Rangers are like it's a venue.
We need to get Grade 1 and Stephen in for this Edmiston House.
Aye, I know.
Do you know it's really going to kick this venue out?
Aye, it's basically like you can we were going to do a show somewhere and we thought New Amsterdam was probably the best place to be.
Aye.
So
I'll tell you the part.
Right, day two,
£20 I can get torture at home for free.
And just to say, if it's a £20, that's the poor
the
seating.
seats
Aye,
at the back.
Up here, just get in the front.
Aye, I better afters kind of dealer ones.
Right, here we go. This is it.
That's the one. That's a killer.
Clement looking the business. Europa League knockout stages. League Cup finally home. I don't think there is anything that could kill my butt.
Superb.
There we
Tickets are on sale now. Tickets are on sale now.
See if he's waiting until the end of January, we'll probably get him for a £5.
Link in the description, Ben saw that out.
So, Grado and Bob's wrote to Seville, so thanks to everybody that's bought tickets so far, and are very much looking to put on one hell of a show.
Yes.
And you know what? See if you just, it's a bit of fun.
Exactly.
Get a fucking grip of yourselves, man. Alright?
The beast for the East is spoken.
Don't make me turn up your bedroom.
And he's a Celtic fan as well.
Well, listen, you never know, the Beast for the East might make an appearance on the
Never
stage.
know, I've been to Seville.
You know.
Aye.
So I'll say I've been to Seville.
So,
Lost as well.
very much looking forward. Were you in Seville? No.
Went a spot on this show. There's actors are pulling out left, right. I don't know why.
That's plenty. Just go to comments and comment.
What was I going to say? You're putting me off. So, I'm only kidding on.
David, what you doing with yourself now? Drum chapel you're playing, ain't you?
Yeah, playing part-time with Drum Chapel
How's that?
Juniors. It's good, to be honest. It's a way of keeping fit and being involved with the lads. So that's the thing you miss when you stop playing is
Aye.
the changing room.
You were injured for a wee while there, eh?
Yeah, 7 months I think it was all in. I had to get an op 7 weeks ago, just tied up at the ankle and
And that's
just wear and
because
tear really.
they've seen your fancy white and gold Predator boots.
See these trainers, I've done my ankle in them too high. So now I'm doing that and then scouting part time for
enjoying it?
Hearts.
Oh, you scouting? Oh,
That's interesting, right?
Tell us more
Like,
about
for a
that.
scout, how does it work?
So I actually just started doing it. When was that? Start of
We've
November.
always wanted to get a scout on the show.
I know.
Aye.
And it's happened by accident.
Yeah, so I'm doing that for the academy. It's something I always wanted to do when I was at Rangers, and I kind of fell into coaching at Hamilton and wasn't really enjoying it enough to want to do it. So I was looking into doing the courses on the SFA with the scouting and started that. Managed to get myself into Hearts and it's been good so far, to be honest. Out watching players
That's
of all
class.
age groups. And
If you get your eyes on somebody.
no, I'm just watching loads of different games, going to like Ravenscraig, watching 2017s down to 2014s, and yeah, it's just 4 or 5 hours constantly watching loads of different games, just seeing enjoyment of
Aye.
the kids at that age group.
Are you like how does it work? Do you just pick what games you want to go to, or do Hearts say like, look, gonna?
So twice a month I'll go on a Sunday to Ravenscraig. So there's games on from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock, just constant 5-a-sides, then 7-a-sides, the different age groups. And then following week I can go and watch whatever games I want. So it's just kind of knowing where to go, what teams are playing, what age groups, and just building up a relationship with different
So
coaches really.
it's a youth scout that you're doing.
Yeah,
just
so
now,
youth academy, yeah. So that's good, to be honest.
But it's like a foot in the door into the whole management thing as well, because I remember years ago I was going to Salou and I bumped into John Kennedy in the airport and he was scouting for Celtic at the time. And you look where he's went for that
Aye.
Yeah.
to now. So is that something that you plan on, like going
It's
forward?
something I would like to do full time, either that or you can look into doing like a director of football role, so you'd have to do the courses that would build you up to do that. So
That must be like your man, St Mirren, handsome face,
Keith Lasley.
Keith Lasley.
Aye.
Aye.
He's got a great job on it.
Aye, he's doing well.
one of
Man.
the jobs in
Aye.
there.
I think that's what I would like to do, like the end goal, to be honest. I don't think coaching was really...
Nah.
I liked the management side of it on a Saturday, Sunday, whenever
That's
we
like
played.
football manager. I hate having to do training.
I didn't like that. That's
You want to just skip it, man. You want to
That's
just
what it
skip
was.
it.
I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy planning sessions and people draw them out and then you're having to reevaluate your session for the numbers you've got and just didn't enjoy that.
What do you do? Do you write a file at the end of the game or what, how does it?
So basically I'll do a report on if I've spotted a player that I like, I'll do a report on the game that I've done, the score, and then I'll report on the player that I've seen in terms of technical ability, physical ability, and it's good. It's enjoyable, to be honest. As I say, I've only been doing it nearly 2 months now, but it's enjoyable.
That would be a good job. That would be fun.
Aye.
It would be.
And then I take it it's just a matter of, so you find somebody, is it like, right, you recommend them to Hearts, but then what's the next step? Is it then somebody else comes to look at them, or is it a matter of, right, let's try and get them signed up? Or
No, if it's someone that you see straight away and you think, do you know what, they're special, they've got something. You can get them in on trial straight away, and then it's up to the coaches to decide on if they're good enough, if they're better than what we currently have, or else you can watch over an 8-week period and monitor them and see, because sometimes you can watch someone, it could be one game they've been brilliant, but they might not be consistently good, so you can watch them over a period and see how good they are, to be honest. And then if there's ones that are still if there's ones that are maybe not developed, you can watch them over a longer period as well and see their progression.
You must be getting as well now, like you getting like Moz and Feathers contacting you and going, take a look at my boy. And
No. I've not actually.
No.
I think it's all right because some scouts, some scouts will wear their club jackets and stuff.
Leo Purden.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we could tell there maybe will be people. No, there maybe will be people you know that would say, "Oh, come see my boy," but you can't really do that because you'd maybe have to speak to one of the other scouts and say, "Right, go and watch this kid." Or,
Speaking of young players coming through, remember we were talking about Lennon Miller. His wee brother.
I seen it. He signed
yeah,
it.
he just signed it.
Motherwell as well. I think he's like 8 or something.
Young, yeah, I seen that on his
Aye.
Insta actually.
He was actually in Ibrox as well. He was going between Motherwell and Rangers. Like when they're at that age, they can play for more than one club.
Aye.
And he's signed for Motherwell, so another one coming through there.
Well, watch this space.
Aye. So we could get him on as a guest.
The whole Miller family.
We're the Millers. It's pro youth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pro youth. But it's different to when it was when we were kids, man. We used to they would go and watch actual kid. Like Dunbeth was the team that I played with, and like you would have scouts at the A games and stuff like that. But now the way it is, it gears them up for a life in professional football rather than, I'm not explaining myself well here, right? But it's like.
Do you mean the whole overall thing? It's not just.
It's more professional, even at like a kid's level now. You know what I mean? Like it's.
It's my
I think there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot more coaching now, even at young age groups.
And
It's like sometimes you'll see kids. It used to be they go and beat people, and whereas it's not as much like that. It's pass.
We were actually talking about that the other day, weren't we? In fact, it was you and I.
Do you know how they're overcoached?
Can be, I think so.
Cause my wee boy trains a Monday night and a Thursday night, and some of it he's not interested in because he's like, I just want to play football. It's all we just right through the cone, pass, back. It's really bad. I'm like, wee man, you need to just do it. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's hard because at that age you just want to enjoy.
Aye.
There's nothing worse, even for us. When we go to training, and you're not enjoying it. It's brutal.
Do you not think it's taking the natural talent out of the game a bit?
Yeah, I don't think you see it as much anymore in terms of, as I say, like the likes of like your Ronaldinho's, Neymar, tricks, beating people.
Aye, maybe Scotland player, but Scotland's seen a few players like Aidan McGeady was a bit like that. You were a bit like that as well. And
Barry Ferguson was a great talent, man, but no, he was more.
I'm talking about see like.
I mean like tricks and skills and step overs.
Pat McCourt was good, man.
He was ridiculous.
Aye,
so good.
But even like going back for like DeCanio, Laudrup, alright, you don't see players like that anymore. You know what I mean? That have got a natural flair.
Natural ability.
Even like Cristiano Ronaldo, he is probably what one of the greatest that's ever existed, right? There's no
He's had to work on his game though. He wasn't blessed with the natural.
He was an out winger,
Aye.
beat people tricks,
Aye.
and then he went to Real Madrid and made himself into a
An
goal
athlete.
scorer.
Absolutely.
Made him into an
Aye.
athlete.
Became a
Aye.
machine.
Rather
Whereas
than-
you look at Messi's just
Messi's just a freak.
naturally. Aye, it's
Exactly,
just
but you'll know you don't see players like that anymore. Messi was the last of that generation. I would say. Remember
probably.
Ben Arfa? Remember how you,
Aye, when he was on it.
what I mean?
Tarab. Oh, man.
Tarab as well.
Nah.
That's what I always liked watching Charisma as well. You remember him?
Charisma was brilliant.
He was class. He's brilliant.
that part.
What did he say?
Streets
Some
won't
of
forget.
that, he's like, the streets won't forget.
No, but it's because you grew up playing football in the streets.
Yeah.
You
Do
know
you
what
know
I
who the
mean?
streets won't forget? Romanov.
Oh,
You
Same.
must have some Romanov stories, man.
I've not got any really bad ones, but I was actually way big Andy Webster not long ago.
Oh, were you?
He was talking about
Aye.
tell us that's from.
Did you know tell us
I
that
will
he used
do.
to he used to
He
take
was-
a guy out into the training ground after?
Yeah, he's
and
interpreter.
hit free kicks.
Actually,
He's
actually,
interpreter.
I came into training one day and went into the boot room to get my boots, and I was like, "What the hell are my boots? Couldn't find them." So I put another pair of my boots on. Went out. Romanov had my boots on, hitting shots into his interpreter. Honestly, no joke. With my boots on. No word do I lie.
I always get through said he's like, I've got these multi-million pound deals. I fancy I get my crossy.
He used to, times he would just kick the ball. Sometimes he just kick the ball when his interpreter would go and get it and think, well, I don't. It was, honestly, it was mental. Absolutely mental.
That's amazing.
And now he's funding a war.
Well, you only from it's like the last I heard from him, he was on Strictly.
What, Ukrainian Strictly?
He was on
Russian
that. He was on
Was
Strictly.
he?
He was on like, where is his face? Lithuania.
Lithuania.
He was on like Lithuania Come Dancing.
Was it?
Not. Google that.
I think he owned a basketball team as well.
Aye.
Did he?
I'm sure he did.
Is he in a jail? No, he's not.
No.
They can it be, man?
Here, in 2007, he won, where is it? 2007, he won Lithuania's version of Dancing with the Stars.
Away!
That is class.
He won it, he wasn't even in it, he won it.
Oh, mate, that's well rigged.
Yeah, he could have been like one of the Paddy McCourt players.
Aye.
That guy's
with
just
my
always
boots
here
on.
to end his life. Right, so this is when we break into song, David, right?
Right.
100,
100.
100, 100, 100, 100. 100% of your claims, G4 claims.
If you've had an accident, it's not been your fault. Maybe you've been on the pitch and somebody's drove on in a Fiat Spaniel
Or a Volkswagen Pug.
and took the
Or a
ankles
hearse.
away for you. Or a
A
hearse, in
hearse,
fact, that's
aye,
right.
a hearse, aye.
Remember? Anyway, if that happens to you, get in touch with Nicole and the gang at G4 Claims. Stephen, what can you do and where do you reach them?
You reach them on 01698 767 172. That's 01698 767 172.
Here's the deal: if you are involved and it's not your fault, and your car needs to be taken in and get a wee bit of maintenance work done to it, then Nicole and the G4 Claims team are going to give you a like-for-like vehicle replacement.
Do not go to your insurance.
Don't, it's daft.
That's
Because
stupid.
you've got Grant, you've got Nicole, you've got Ben, you've got Jamja, you've got Greg, you've got Al.
You've got Rihanna,
They'll take all the hassle.
that Margaret woman.
Sheila.
Start it.
Aye.
Trudy.
Sophia.
The one that talks about Rihanna behind her back.
That's a totally different story, but
Can't believe you'd get into that.
it's Christmas Day, man.
Sorry,
You've
Margaret.
got too many Baileys.
Sorry, Margaret.
Right, but get in touch with Nicole and the gang at G4 Claims and they will sort you out with everything from start to finish.
Correct.
G4 Claims, not at fault claims, made easy. That's amazing. Did he, was he wasn't there every day though, wasn't he?
No, you hardly seen him. I only actually came across him a few times. Once when he was trying to offer me a new deal, spoke to him and his interpreter. So I'd also have to speak to his interpreter. It was just back and forth. But it was quite strange. He was saying to me that time, he's like, oh, so who's your favourite football player? And I was like, oh, I like Messi. And he's like, I like Ribery. He's like, see if Messi had a football team, would you want to sign for his team? And I'm sitting there like, he's trying to get me to sign a new deal, and I'm sitting there like, is this a trick question? I was like, nah, I'm really happy here. Because Big Webby was talking at the time, he was, I think Webby was leaving, he was trying to get him to sign, and they were on a yacht in Monaco, and basically he says, oh, remember I've got people here that can take you away, basically. So Webby went back to his room and says to Big Stephen Presley, here, by the way, lock that door, and if MD chaps it, don't let them in. He's telling that story for the Teencast a couple weeks ago, man. It's funny.
I dealt with that, no bother, but
How funny is that?
bring him in, speak to him for 5 minutes and take on his fall asleep.
Honestly, I was sat with strange thinking, it's like, no, I'm happy here. Then rejected the contract offer.
He's like, it's a shame, I've just bought Barcelona. I was worried.
I've got a question that I want to ask Steve Templeton.
Right, okay.
Go for it.
It's quite.
Aye.
What did you think of your man at Ross County? Absolutely burying Scottish football.
Do you know something? I only read this last night. What is he thinking?
Oh, mate, it's hilarious.
What
I
is
mean,
he
come on.
Come on.
He's came out since and is like,
He's apologised. I see what he means in terms of some of the games, the standard's been poor.
Aye.
But that happens everywhere. How many times do you watch English League, like even the Premier League?
Super Sundays.
And some of the games are terrible.
That's it,
You sit down
yeah.
thinking this is going to be a brilliant game and it's a nut in each
Nah,
whole
You're right,
draw.
by the way, you're right.
So I think it happens everywhere.
It's
So
game for the fact that I know for a fact Celtic haven't been a patch on what they were last season. At points of this season, you have been saying how turgid Rangers are to watch.
Aye.
Even all the way right up to the Old Firm. You know, it's just a game's
I think it's because they lost as well. They lost, conceded a last minute goal. So
he's
he's
got a
come out, he's
microphone in his
emotional.
face.
Aye.
But what do you think the
understand
players?
it,
Do you think the players?
But
are
if you're
not-
one of the players, you're raging them coming out and saying that. 100%.
Aye.
He's basically saying, right, my players are shite, I need to get new ones.
How did he end up back up here? Did he get sacked?
I don't actually know, but
Did he
he was
leave
at Morecambe. I think he left Morecambe. So for him to say, oh, he was at the Aim, they're a far better team,
Aye, he said
I
they
don't
were
believe
better.
that, because I was in League
Ross
One and I've seen some
County.
horrendous games as
Ross
well.
County would take 5 off in Morecambe there. You felt it here first.
What Hearts? Sorry, told you what.
No, it's all right.
I was wondering what Hearts managers was it you played for?
So Shaba Laszlo, he gave me my debut.
Shabba.
Yep. So that was my debut with him, and then he left. Jim Jeffries, I had,
Jim
and,
Jeffries.
Jim
He's a character.
Jeffries on the show.
and then Paulo
It's funny
Sergio.
as hell.
Jim
is.
Jeffries is brilliant.
He's a
And a
character.
great manager
Paulo
as well.
Sergio, man. I forgot he was at Hearts.
Paulo was good as well.
Aye.
The Jet, he just playing under him. He just basically played it on the left hand side. He just says every time you get it, take people on. I don't care if you lose it 9 times out of 10. That
just
one
what a
time you could
manager
score,
what you want,
or
innit?
create something. So every single game, I just went in so confident. I think I was the best player in the world. I don't actually know.
Jim Jeffries.
I'm not actually sure. But
Jeffries.
that's why I felt. But then under Paulo Sergio, when he came in, he probably made me tactically better because
Aye.
Portuguese was a lot more shape,
Aye.
structure, and it probably helped me in terms of off the ball.
Well, do you know what? That kind of goes back to my point. Jim Jeffries is an older style manager.
Aye.
He's like, go and do your thing.
Aye.
And then you've got Paulo Sergio, who's of the new generation.
Aye,
He's
aye.
like, no, this is what you do.
Yeah.
So it is getting, the natural talent's getting trained out of Wayne's, man. I'm certain it. Honestly. do you not agree with
No,
that?
I know what you're
No, I
saying.
do as well.
But
I
you-
do agree with you.
that's interesting. But can you see that in players like that, specifically wingers, where you can tell they're scared to take a man on?
Have you ever
Yeah,
seen
'cause-
Palmer?
Well, I know, but it's like
I think
it's like Barisic and all. Like, he would get like, I know he's not a winger, but
No,
you
but
can tell
aye.
he's a shit. Like, how does a manager train a player to go? Look, go for it. Don't be feared. You know, don't be scared to take a man on. It's
It's a lot of
I think it's hard for a sealer like Barisic though. A lot of fullbacks you'll see, basically they want a winger in front of them. They
Aye,
get the ball.
aye.
Winger sort of comes in,
Aye,
creates a
aye.
space on the ground, and then
Aye.
but they don't want to really be receiving it in a 1v1 because most wing backs aren't they going to go and beat people.
Aye.
And I think that's why he looks like he's scared to try and go by somebody. Really, he just wants to get it and cross it.
Aye.
See, to be fair, Barisic has got some fucking delivery on him.
Aye, he has.
Aye.
He has.
Aye, how?
Aye.
But I think that's what I mean. I think he wants to come. I think he wants to come round wingers, receive it, and then he's crossing it.
And that's a big problem Rangers have got. We're not blessed with a lot of wingers. Do you know what I mean?
No,
It's-
exactly.
Aye.
A lot of the players are coming inside, which then relies on
Aye.
Tav and Barisic being the wide players.
Aye.
Okay, it's fucking
it's a disgrace.
it's sad, man.
You want to play your wee game?
Would you want to? Aye, right. Well, we did then. Right,
He's
so
buzzing. I can see he's buzzing. Right.
we would do this.
Let's see it.
No read many autobiographies.
Don't start.
I know, mate. I'm sorry.
Right, okay.
Right, now
Who you talking to?
Surely we should know who's talking about.
It was quite amusing when the representatives.
The what?
It was quite amusing when the representatives of smaller clubs came to Ibrox. When we played them Femlin, they brought guests with them and they wanted to see the trophy room and be shown around the ground. Some even wanted a photo taken with me. I suppose it reinforced the feeling for some that Rangers were special and far bigger than other clubs.
Jimmy Bell.
Graham Souness.
No.
I think you know this. I think Thames knows this.
Aye, do you know?
Don't.
Right.
I'm trying to think who would have an all.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There's somebody that's been at a bigger club.
I'm thinking it's a bit later than Souness and that.
Any use, Grant
I'll go Barry Ferguson.
Barry Ferguson. No. It's not Barry Ferguson.
Yeah, I thought it was the other way you said that.
No.
Barry Ferguson. No.
Ben, you want to have a go?
It was quite amusing when the representatives of smaller clubs came to Ibrox. When we played Dunfermline, they brought the guests with them and they wanted to see the trophy room and be shown around the ground. Some even wanted their photo taken with me. I suppose it reinforced the feeling for some that Rangers were something special and far bigger than other clubs. No.
Hoist.
No.
Don't know.
It's good this game now, innit?
Aye, yes.
It's coming on to a game. We'll get there.
Let's see.
Will I give a clue?
Yes.
This is not a football player.
Martin Bain.
It's not Martin Bain.
Gordon Ramsay.
It's not Gordon Ramsay. Why the fuck?
Gordon Smith.
I've got one. I've got one.
Why?
Hey,
Your next one.
hey.
Fucking Ibrox.
But who?
So why would you know?
Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
Sean Connery.
No.
Good, Dan. That's a good guess.
It's so weird that you think Sean Connery would put in his book that folk for them film wanted his photo in.
Somebody that's no famous.
I would say he's famous.
Is it Carradine Idson?
No?
No.
John Viola.
No. It's not.
No, who has a great just tell me.
Right? It's
You
a
want
good one.
this, David? No.
Do you want me to actually find out what he's done? I'll find out what his autobiography is.
Is that going to take ages?
No, it's not. Sorry. Okay, so the name of the autobiography is called Into the Bear Pit.
Gerard.
No.
Into the bear pit. Into the bear pit.
Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls. Bear dump.
Into the bear pit. Into the bear
I don't know, mate.
Right, the answer is Craig White.
Oh, has he got an autobiography?
Couldn't believe it myself, mate.
joking me.
Couldn't believe myself he had
Does it
one or
cost
not.
more than he paid for Rangers?
That's a good one. That's a belter.
I'm not laughing,
No,
Chris.
that is fun. You're really me, Joe.
That was it. Yeah, I like this game now.
Right, okay. So here we go for the next one. Right, the next excerpt. Okay. Feli Fee Bysod Arna Ason with Kevin, the West Brom doctor.
John Hartson.
Correct.
Because it was
Next
Welsh. Was it John Hartson? It sounded like Gavin Stacey.
Say that again.
That is-
I was wondering what the fuck
I know.
Right,
I thought it was Norwegian or something like that.
I just need to find
That's
it
that
again.
was Dan's ass.
Eagle lost his tattoo.
So, Feli Fee Bysod Arna Ason with Kevin, doctor, West Brom.
Nice.
He's pronouncing
I'm
it in English, so
That's incredible. How
There
do
we
you?
go.
Good shout.
Right, this is good. Anna, it's a good
This is
game
good.
now, isn't it? Aye, it is.
Happy with
It is.
yourself.
that's my Steve okay though.
I'm loving this now that it's
Can't
taken
believe
off.
you've left your wains in the house to the airport.
Can't believe you've left Keane, man. This is his birthday and all that,
I
no?
get him on Boxing
Oh,
Day
aye, sweet.
Right, we're ready for book number 3.
tomorrow.
Don't be looking.
I'm not.
This is the only time I've ever seen anything like this happen. Martin Viduka came in at half time, took his boots off and said, "Fuck this bollocks," and
Still in Petrov.
refused to go out for the second half. He refused to play for the club he was contracted to. John Barnes was stunned and called him a complete disgrace.
Kenny Dalglish.
Eric Black,
Think
who
of
was
it-
the
think
assistant
of it, the
manager.
team at that time.
Could you let me finish? Eric Black, who was the assistant manager, was equally shocked and called him a fucking disgrace. But he just got up and walked into the shower.
Peter Grant.
It's not Peter Grant.
Right, Peter Grant wasn't actually like at that time, but
Are you
Craig
right?
Burley.
No. No.
Kenny
Good answer, but
Dow.
no.
I just said that.
Did you?
Ben.
Petrov. Vikos. Try to think of the players that were there at that time.
Was Anoni there?
How do you know what game this is?
It's a Cali Thistle game.
Do you think aye? Okay.
Brian O'Neill.
No.
That's a good shout there, by the way. Who's got a bucket that was in that team?
No,
Is it Henry Lawson?
it's not.
Paul Lambert.
It's not Paul Lambert. It's not Jonathan Gould.
Tommy Johnson?
It's not Tony Johnson.
Stefan Mahe?
It's not Stephen Mann.
Tom Boyd.
Tom Boyd. It's not him. Right. Will I give you
Here's a clue.
a clue here? The clue is.
Is this the name of the book?
The name of the book is I Am Stephen McManus.
It's called My Life in Football.
Oh,
For
fucking
fuck's
hell, man.
So that what was it then?
Doesn't keep much,
That's
does
a
it?
terrible clue.
Aye. Oh, that's took away all sorts. We're left with like a couple.
It's either Kevin Keegan.
Hold on.
Is that the player?
Yes, he was a football player.
So he was
Eh,
in that dugout. He was in that dressing room.
look at Dave.
Look
at
Don't
me,
you be
look
good
at
on it. Oh.
Wait then.
No, aye.
Is it?
Right, will we getting up then?
No, not yet.
Yeah, man. He's an our clue.
He can he?
He's an our team that he played for. Fiji, the
Right,
nationality.
his nationality is
Mark Reaper.
English.
He's English.
English.
You're going to kick yourselves, it's Gareth.
Ian Wright.
It's Ian Wright!
Oh, Ian Wright.
I feel like
That was going to be my clue.
Because of the thing we were talking about last week.
Yes.
Aye.
Right, here we
How many
go.
have you got?
I've got one more.
Right.
Right.
I've
Let's
got one
go.
more. He's enjoying this.
Yes.
Right.
You enjoying yourself, David?
Aye, but I'm
Aye.
fucking hopeless at it.
Let's see. Right, okay.
I forgot Ian Wright played in that game.
Right, okay. Here's
Yes.
the first one.
Okay.
He said, have you seen what they've done on the internet this time? No, my address again, pal. No. They've set up a Facebook page looking for 1 million people to say they hate you. I started to laugh. It's all so juvenile and sad. That's not all he said. What? I replied, willingly no, that I only got the call because there was more to it.
Is this an excerpt for you and Stevie's book you're bringing about the Edmonton House show?
So,
Neil Lennon.
no, we used Neil Lennon
Oh,
on last
aye,
week's
so we did.
episode. So have you seen what they've done on the internet this time? No, my address again, pal. No, they've set up a Facebook page looking for 1 million people to say that they hate you.
Who's addressed to get on the internet?
Neil McCann.
No, it's a,
No.
Is it a referee or something like
No,
that? No.
No.
that is a good shout.
I don't know.
Hey, come on, David, come on.
No, get a Scooby.
Waking up, son.
Fergus McCann.
No,
Romanov.
no. This is a football player.
Football player.
Still playing.
In Scotland?
It's a footballer in Scotland, however, not Scottish.
Right.
He is still in the game. The last time I checked, he's abroad. However,
Kyle Lafferty.
it's Nacho Novo.
Oh, no.
He gave out novels.
Well
advice.
done, Grant.
A
Well
lot of people
done.
would have hated him to be fair.
Aye. That's a good, wasn't that good?
Aye, it's
that?
brilliant,
Innit?
man.
It's
Aye.
good. So, by the way, that's actually maybe a good shout. If there's anybody that's got excerpts for books, I've been trying to get a hold of a wrestling promoter in Aberdeen.
He was.
He was going, mate, can you go? Because he was like, I'm at my work. I was like, any chance you can jump up at the house and just pull out an Aberdeen book and take a couple of photos of it, see if we can get it. He's like, I can't, mate. I'm
No,
working till
no,
5
who we
o'clock.
nearly had on the show today. The Santa Claus for Selleck Park last week.
No.
Seriously?
Aye. Did he not get back to you?
Nah, he's not. The thing is, man, he's
They not get abuse as well, man.
Oh, man.
Aye. He's, the thing is,
You wanted him.
he's sorry. He's
You know abuse.
That would have been a
Gives
great.
me abuse.
That would have been a great photo opportunity.
It would have been brilliant,
That
man.
would have been me
I
having
know.
a shark.
Aye, that would have been good, man.
That would have been good, wouldn't it? Fuck you, Santa.
Brilliant.
Right, so it's Christmas.
Yep.
What
and
happens on
Wait,
Christmas
that's not
Day?
your Dairy Day. What was that again?
Get your costume on.
We need to announce the winner in a holiday.
That's right, yeah. High five, big girl.
So
Big
it-
girl.
Big deal.
I've got sweaty horns, so you get the back of my horn now.
You always remember that at Christmas dancing?
Just
at
like my
school?
missus.
Let's get to the competition.
Okay.
Right, so CBD Oil Scotland, our great sponsors who have been absolutely fantastic. We've been giving away bundles of CBD oil for the last couple of weeks, but the big thing is the holiday to Tenerife. Now, we've got every winner from each week for the last couple of weeks.
Yes.
And we're now going to draw the name. Now, bear in mind, this is pre-recorded, so this week's winner is going to be in the hat under this week's winner.
But we get David to press the button.
Oh, we get.
Alright, let's
Aye,
David's it.
David.
Do you just press the button in the middle? Do you like to do it in front of the camera? Sorry. Alright, your screen
Here we
recording.
go.
Are you ready?
Right,
Here
so
we go.
spinning that.
Oh.
There we go.
I'm excited.
David, you can read it the winner, son.
And the winner is Will.
We remember TFI Friday.
There we go.
That's brilliant. Will, you have won a holiday for two to Tenerife.
How amazing is that? It's Christmas Day, he's gone on holiday, things couldn't get any better.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one.
I knew you were going to do that.
Sorry.
I knew you were going to do that. Oh, what fun it is to fuck the...
I didn't say it, no. I pulled out.
You never pull it, mate.
I always pull out.
See 2024, I want your secretarianism to fuck.
I get something to tell you.
Congratulations, Will, and
Brilliant.
Merry Christmas,
And that
mate.
is in conjunction with CBD Oil Scotland. Check the website and get yourself a 50% discount until the end of January using the code APATS.
Whoa.
Wow.
But anyway, CBD oil, it is brilliant, just because we want to put over how
You ever
much.
used it?
I've not, but I've seen a lot of people using it. It's supposed to be really, really good.
It is
I always
really
actually thought about it
That
for
stuff.
arthritis.
Top notch.
We'll sort you out with some. We'll just send it on to you. We've got
Sounds good.
a sponsor, and I'm sure he'll be happy if you just, don't know, put a post on your socials or something.
Aye.
Yeah, no, I'd do that.
Aye.
I've seen it's supposed to be good for arthritis, so it would
Aye.
help.
Have you got any pets?
I've got one dog.
Right, does it struggle with anxiety at any point, like
Nah,
separation or
it's
something?
alright.
Is it alright? What can I make, is it?
Pug.
Pug.
Can I make it? It's a Fiat.
Volkswagen.
What's it called?
Fiat Spaniel.
Cooper. Oh, that's funny, I've got a duck called Cooper.
Have you?
Shared custody. It's not been good. Dad, Merry Christmas, wherever you are.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's sweet. I'm going to great.
I know. I think he's going to as well.
Aye.
That'll be the third time.
It's not been. I know. Dad, unblock me from Facebook, man. Unblock me, Dad.
Maureen wouldn't want this.
I know. Right?
Okay.
Maybe we're in tomorrow.
Right.
I don't know about you, but I'm a wee bit
You're
aroused
tearing
by
up.
that. Wee bit aroused.
David, see before we finish,
Yep.
I just want to ask you one question. Why did you move away from my neighbourhood, mate? Was it me? Was it
No,
me?
I actually moved because I went down south.
Oh,
That was the
sorry,
reason why I
then.
moved
just
at
thought
the
it was
time.
me, man.
No, I went down to Burton, so
Aye, here we
Sold
go.
the
then,
house
that's
at that
sorry.
time.
What about down south to buy a suit? And with that, it's been a pint too short.
that was quick.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.